Your schoolwork is not done by the time you go out, you're not going anywhere. Stay your ass in the dorm or at your house.
Take that shit for the low when I come to your trap. My clear on my back and it cost me a rack. Fucking that bitch in the back of the back. Walk straight at that bitch with the packs and the straps. Two-seater, ain't no room for no busting. Move to the crib, pop a perk.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kylie, also go by Kai. Either one is fine. And if you already knew that, then welcome back to my channel. Today, in honor of back to school season creeping up on us, I'm going to be doing a college/Georgia State freshman advice video. And I'm also going to be talking about how my freshman year went and all the experiences and everything and rating and all that good stuff. I went on Instagram last week, asked a lot of my followers to send in questions that they were having about college or Georgia State specifically. Y'all came through with a lot of good questions, so I'm going to try my best to answer all of them for you. So anyway, professional voice. So the first question is, do you think it's worth making friends before you get there? Most definitely take advantage and make friends before you get here. You'll be able to navigate a little bit better. You know a good amount of people who go to school. It's definitely take advantage of trying to make friends before school starts. Second question is, how do you feel about the classes? Classes are not hard. It's really just about really putting yourself in that element of doing the work. I don't think the classes themselves are, well, at least my classes. I can't speak for every other major because I done heard about y'all biology majors. It really just depends on what classes you take, how much of a work ethic you have, how strong-minded you are when it comes to sitting down and really doing the work. But I will say that out of all the classes that I've taken, the hardest class had to have been Intro to Weather and Climate. That was a class that I really did. I struggled with. It was a task. The next question is, should you be in a relationship while in school? If you would have asked me like high school, middle school, I would have said no, you shouldn't be in a relationship during college. I even made it my duty to I told myself, I don't think it's a good idea for me to start a relationship before I get to college. But now that I've been in college and I've seen people make it work, I feel like it's a lot easier to make relationships work when you guys go to the same school. If you really love that person, because let me tell you, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I'm not gonna lie, it's a lot of fun walking around campus. I'm not gonna lie. Girls and boys, Georgia State alone. There's been so many times where I'll be on the phone with my friends and I'll be like, dang, I didn't realize how many pretty people go to Georgia State. Georgia State is full of a lot of pretty people. You gotta really be determined to keep that relationship together, because it's a lot of this is gonna sound bad, but it is a lot of temptations walking around campus, not even gonna lie. But it's definitely possible. I'm walking around campus looking at everybody, hold hands, kissing, going to get ice cream together. So I'm just looking at them like, you think you better than me?
I love my man. For real. That's my soulmate.
Okay.
Ain't no, I don't even see no other nigga.
You think you better than me because you got a man?
I see my own friends falling in love in college and they making it work. So it is definitely possible. So don't get discouraged coming to college thinking that your relationship is not gonna work. Now, long distance, I have nothing to say about that. I've never experienced it. I've never seen it play out well. That is what I have to say about relationships. Have I been in a relationship since I've been in college? No. No. Do I want to? Maybe, I don't know, maybe. Yes. Next question, is GSU safe? What I will say is that no campus is 100% safe. So that's kind of a hard question to answer, because really comparing Georgia State to other schools is kind of the same. I won't say that Georgia State campus is dangerous, but it's not 100% safe, because nowhere in the world is 100% safe. Let's be real, to be realistic, nowhere in the world is 100% safe. Like I said in one of my previous videos, that when you come down to Georgia State, be protected, especially my young ladies who are coming to Georgia State. Be sure to stay safe, keep a pepper spray, keep a taser, keep a handheld weapon if you can, carry. Pocket knife, all that. I just got my pocket knife. So we do have a police station on campus. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a police station, a police precinct. I don't really know what it is, but it's right where all the dorms are. Police are always around. Georgia State does have a number that you can call. It's a number that you can call just in case, let's say you're on campus late at night and you don't want to walk to your dorm by yourself. and you don't have a car or a buddy with you, you can call, honestly, you can call the police, the Georgia State Police, and say, hey, I'm at Sparks Hall and I need an escort to my dorm, and they will come and get you and drop you off at your dorm. Just be safe. Don't go walking or do anything else late at night and you by yourself. The next question is, do you think it's acceptable to start college a year late? I do think it's acceptable to start college a year late. People who have started a year late don't really say too much about it. Like, they kind of just talk about it like it's whatever, like it's just normal. It's all about your journey. Not everyone's paths are the same. Not everyone's journeys are the same. Not everyone is on the same time schedule. So while one person is taking one gap year, another person's taking a gap semester, one person's not going to college at all, it really just depends on you. People are in my classes be like 40 years old. People in my classes be having full-grown kids. Like, they done lived a whole life and they be in the classroom with me learning the same stuff that I'm learning. Another question is, how bad is the walk from each building for your classes? Okay, let me break it down. But I'm gonna break down the main buildings that you're gonna know about when you get here. Cause most of the buildings are in the same area. So Urban Life, the Petite, I think, Science Center, Classroom South, Sparks Hall, Langdale, all those, that's the 10-minute walk right there. That is gonna take you a good 10 minutes to get to those classes. Now, Adderall. I do not be trying to walk to Adderall, no. Every time I've ever had a class in Adderall, I be on the brink of crying. It's not even that bad, I'm really being extra, but it's such a long walk. It doesn't have to be a long walk if you know the shortcuts. That's probably gonna be the furthest you're gonna walk. It says, explain financial aid from a student's perspective. I'm not even gonna lie, I barely understand financial aid, and that's kind of a broad question. When you go on the FAFSA website, it kind of lays everything out for you. I don't really know how the math works, but I know that they base it off of your household's income, how much money you make as a student, how much your parents make, this and third, taxes, all that. The next question is, how did you balance having fun and maintaining your grades? It is hard. That's why I say you gotta have that mental strength to really tell yourself to get to work. I would say you don't have to go to every function. Let me just say that now. You do not have to go to every function. So what I will say to all my incoming freshmen is, please have a planner. Have a calendar and keep up with it. Set reminders on your phone, whatever you need to do to make sure you stay on top of your schoolwork. Set days during the week that on this day and this day, I'm knocking all my schoolwork out. Y'all not gonna see me. I'm staying in my room. I'm knocking all this work out. I'm not leaving my room until I knock this work out. Because if you just lollygag and be like, oh, I'll get to it when I get to it, you not finna get to it when you get to it. I'm gonna let you know that now. Don't be like me. Be better than me. If your schoolwork is not done by the time you go out, you're not going anywhere. Stay your ass in the dorm or at your house. Opinion on college food. Food is not bad. Like, college food isn't gonna always be good. It's gonna be acceptable, it's gonna be edible. It's not bad though. Like, Georgia's, like, hearing about other, like, my friends from other schools out of the state and all that, and they be telling me, even in state, they be telling me about their food. I'm like, ooh, could it be me? Could not be me. When I tell you, them Georgia State chefs, let me tell you this. In between the semesters when folks is touring, they gonna throw down. When I tell you these folks made oxtails, it was so good. I definitely had to take some to go to eat later, because them oxtails was buzz. I haven't eaten anything from Georgia State calf down the hall that was just absolutely disgusting, like never that. But it's just not gonna, it's not gonna be something you want to eat every day. They have a menu online. I know I used to check it every day because I didn't want to waste the trip down to the dining hall when they didn't have nothing that I wanted. But they have a menu. If you just search up Piedmont Central Dining Hall, Piedmont North Dining Hall, you can see what the calf is gonna have for the day. Have you ever felt unsafe in your dorm? No, I don't think I've ever felt unsafe in my dorm, actually. All the dorms are secure. Like, you gotta have the access card to get in the building. There's people at the desk 100% of the time. There's never gonna be nobody at the desk. Gotta scan your way in. Gotta scan to get on the elevator. You gotta scan to even get in the building, honestly. What to do when you feel homesick? Now, I feel like I would not be a good candidate to give advice on this, only because, like I said, I am from the city. So when I feel homesick, I can just go home. But my friend though, who is from New York, she did get homesick a lot. And I don't even think she's found a way to fix that. I think maybe she just like called her mom and talked to her, and that somewhat helped. But I would just say to whoever, whenever you do feel homesick when you come to school, just know that you are where you're supposed to be. You're here for a reason. You're here to be better, to do better, to learn, to experience life. So don't look at it as like, oh, I should be home, like I miss my home. Like, you can miss your home, but don't use your home as a safety net. In life, you have to get uncomfortable. Like, you just have to, or else you're not living. It's just turned into a whole motivational speech. Did you join any clubs? If so, how did that help you feel more comfortable and meet new friends? I didn't join any clubs, only because I was never really a club kind of person, even though I should, because people have told me like clubs is where it's at and you need to join some clubs and network. So I do recommend joining clubs. How do you find the parties / moves at Georgia State? It is not hard to find a move at Georgia State. When I first got to campus, before I was even into going out like that, there's gonna be hella group meets to join. It's gonna be GSU parties, GSU moves. Join them, join the group meetings, because they're gonna tell you every single move. It's very easy. If you know somebody who knows somebody, you're gonna find the moves. How close is everything? Like I said, pretty much 10 to 15 minutes. Nothing's really far. Someone said, how are the dorms? I could rate the dorms for you. Patton will be at the bottom. I'm sorry. Bottom only because it looked like it's not that much space in there, and I don't like how condensed it looks in there. Piedmont North Building A is right on top of Patton. It just looks like it was an old motel, and it's just, I'm pretty sure it was an old motel and they just turned it into some dorms. Piedmont North B, only because the rooms are very spacious. I love that the rooms are so spacious. There's only one laundry room for the whole building. Next, I would say Piedmont Central, and I'm not being biased, but if we really look at the facts, even though them rooms is some jail cells, like they really 6 by 6, there's a laundry room on each floor. Yes, some of them break down, so you have to go to the other one, but there's still more, like 10 floors. And it looks nice, it gets a good view. The top, of course, would most definitely be commons. Only because it's apartment style dorms. You get a stove, you get a living space, you get your own room, and you can get a nice view. And I think there's also one laundry room for the whole building, but you get the other perks with a stove and your own room and a living room, and so it just works out. And it has a parking garage. So Commons, Central, Piedmont North B, Piedmont North A, Patton. When you first got to campus, was it easy to maneuver around? So when I first stepped on campus, I will say that it was pretty easy to maneuver. Pretty much when I knew where all the buildings was, it was smooth sailing from there. Like, I was able to just go wherever. Honestly, it's gonna look a little bit overwhelming when you first get here, but in my opinion, all schools look overwhelming when you first get to them. After the first week, you're gonna be straight. What's the most essential thing to bring? A goddamn mattress topper. Buy a mattress topper, please. I'm begging you. Them dorm beds, they do not be comfortable. Things you have to bring that they don't express enough, like I said, a mattress topper, an extension cord, even though they're not allowed. So let's hope that Georgia State doesn't find this video, but please bring an extension cord, please. Unless you don't have a lot of stuff, then don't even worry about that. But if you have like a lamp, a TV, chargers galore, like, if you bring an extension cord. Say a vacuum, like a little handheld vacuum, because that really saved my life. After I got that for Christmas, I ain't never wanted to vacuum my room so bad ever in my life. It's so small. It doesn't take up a lot of space in your room because vacuums can be really big. This is if you're living in like, this is really for the room, your personal room. A vacuum, period. Bring a lamp or some kind of lighting, because when I tell you I rarely used my central lamp lights on the ceiling because this is just terrible lighting. It's so bright. Personally, I don't like a lot of lights. I know I sound like a vampire right now. Is North as bad as they say? Like I said, I wouldn't recommend staying in North A at all to nobody. North B is not bad. North B is where it's at. I was at North B almost every other day with my friends. So North B is, if you're gonna pick a dorm to stay in, pick North B. But North A, that gotta be like last resort. what's the best dining hall? The top two dining halls. If I had to pick, if I just absolutely had to pick one dining hall to eat out of for the rest of my life, it would be Piedmont North. It would be Piedmont North dining hall for sure. Yeah, and they cool too. Like when you get cool with the chefs, like it's a whole nother experience because they gonna really hook you up. The last question that I've been saving, so majority of the questions that I got sent in was how to make friends, where do I go to make friends, is it easy making friends, what's the best way to make friends. So making friends is not hard. Making friends is not hard. You just have to be a social person. You just have to be open to speaking to people when they're not speaking to you. That's all it is, because everyone is nervous. You have to remember that everyone is new, everyone is nervous, everyone is having the same feelings as you. So don't be scared to go up to someone and be like, hey, I like your top. Oh, we should hang out sometime. Or, oh, I like your hair, how'd you do it? Or something. Like, just find something that interests you on someone else and just start a conversation about it. Like, now, I'm not saying like, if you see someone eating by themselves in the dining hall, go up to them and sit at their table, because I'm not, no. But if you're like in the elevator with them, or you walk past them while going to class, or even make friends with people in your class, like you just never know. So it's really not hard to make friends. Definitely post yourself on the Georgia State 26 page. I made a mistake and didn't do that. Well, there was a reason why I didn't do it, but definitely do that, because I heard of a lot of people, a lot of my friends made their friends from posting themselves on the Georgia State 25 page and joining group chats before they got to school, and that's how they even have their friends now. Make friends in orientation, make friends, group me anywhere you possibly can. Take advantage of it, please. The amount of people I was scared to speak to, but in all actuality, they're like the nicest people ever. I should have been spoke to them. Like, don't be scared to speak to people. If they give you a stuck-up answer or a rude answer, then it's like, okay, whatever. But someone else is gonna be willing to talk. So no, it is not hard to make friends. You just have to be willing to get out of your comfort zone and speak to people. That's all it is. Just be more social. Hey guys, so my camera died, and I didn't feel like recharging it because the sun was going down, so I had to wait till after I was done doing my hair. That's why I look completely different now. But anyways, right now I'm gonna just talk about my college experience, my freshman experience. To rate Georgia State, whenever someone asks me to rate Georgia State, I always say 10 out of 10. I don't have that many complaints about it. There are some things that I would want to be better, but I can't see myself being anywhere else, so that's why it's a 10 out of 10 for me. But freshman year was good. Freshman year treated me well. Going to parties, having crushes, talking to people, friendships, that whole thing, the roommate thing, of course. Class. This second semester really me up though. But second semester is always the hardest semester for me, so I wasn't too surprised about second semester just being a doozy. Like, it took me a lot to get back on my feet about that one. If I had to choose which semester was better, it would probably be first semester, not gonna lie. First semester was a lot better because I didn't have as much drama per se, I guess. Even though I really didn't have that much drama, period. Like, I had some drama January, maybe some drama towards the end of the semester, but other than that, I really didn't have that much drama. First semester, like I said in the video, I got the room to myself for an entire month. Didn't have too many bad experiences when it came to the parties. I had my game nights. Well, me and my friends had our game nights like once a month, I think. New friend groups. Now, friendships, I would say I didn't have a lot of tarnished friendships. I would say I only had about 2. I don't really have much to say about it because they weren't bad fallouts, but they were still fallouts nonetheless. So, oh my god, dating, the whole dating idea in college, that is like, whoo, that one was that. Ooh, your girl was so close. Your girl was so close to getting in a relationship, y'all. Like, oh my god. Not real close, but I had a candidate that was like, damn, I could really see myself with you, and then some shit out of my control. that's a part of the drama too. That might be a story time for another time. Depending on how stuff works out, that might be a story time for next year. Honestly, with the whole roommate situation, that wasn't even that bad. Like, that was a big chunk of my freshman year, but it wasn't even that bad because after all that happened, I really just pretended she wasn't even there. Even with my suite mates, I be forgetting that they're even there sometimes. Maybe it's because they're just so quiet, or maybe it's because they just don't do nothing, but I really forgot that they was there. And even with my roommate in my room, after the whole blowout situation, I just really acted like she wasn't even there. But yeah, overall, 10 out of 10, highly recommend. Can't wait to do it again this year. I feel like this year is gonna be it. I'm trying to give y'all way more vlogs. I'm trying to let y'all in. I'm trying to really let y'all see everything, because I feel like this past year I was really focused on like being in the moment and really trying my best to really just enjoy what I had going on. I wasn't really vlogging as much as I could have been, but this year that camera gonna stay rolling, okay? Like, I'm not cutting that camera off. It's gonna keep,
no matter what happened, boy, keep that motherfucker rolling, but don't never turn it off, no matter what.
Bro, I'm trying to give y'all as much content as I can, because I don't need you to stay clocking my video. Thank you. Whoever is watching this video, if you were a part of my freshman year experience, thank you so much. You added everything and more to it. Even if you played a little part, you added something to my freshman experience, so I can only thank you for that. I'm trying to tee up, like, I'm trying to, this is my wilding out year. Like, I'm trying to do all, like, I'm really trying to live. I ain't really been living like that. I've been seeing my friends be young and turn. I'm trying to be young and turn too. That is in this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe, because a lot of y'all be watching, commenting, and liking, but y'all don't be what? Subscribing. I'm gonna say it again. A lot of y'all be watching, commenting, and liking, but y'all don't be what? Subscribing. And y'all need to do that, because I don't like that. I don't like it. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Hey to all my new Gabbana babes, my returning Gabbana babes, and my potential Gabbana babes. How y'all doing? I'm almost at 3,000. I really feel like I was just on here talking about how I just got 2,000 subscribers, and now I'm already almost at 3,000 subscribers. But anyways, like, comment, and subscribe. We are